Hi friends, welcome to all. In this video, we are going to see the packet tracer activity skills integration challenge. Friends, before coming to this packet tracer activity, if you like to get my future uploading video info into your mail, you can subscribe this channel right now. Well, here we can see our tracing table, also VLAN port assignments and DHCP information. We will go through the scenario. In this culminating activity, you will configure VLANs, trunks, DHCP server, DHCP relay agent, and configure a router as a DHCP client. Here is our requirements, so we will do it one by one. Using the information in the tables above, implement the following requirements. Create VLANs on S2 and assign VLANs to appropriate ports. Names are case sensitive. So here we can see our device S2. Here we can see our VLAN port assignments table, VLAN number and its names, VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30 and VLAN 40. Also we can see the ports. So first of all, we are going to create this VLAN with its name. Coming to switch S2. Enable configure terminal. First of all, we are going to create a VLAN 10, name as sales, VLAN 20, name as production, VLAN 30, marketing, VLAN 40, HR. Oops, we have to give a name, HR. Correct. Now we are going to assign VLANs to appropriate ports. Here we can see those ports. Coming to S2. We'll go to the interface, range of interfaces, fast Ethernet 0/5 till 9. Here we are going to give a switch port access VLAN 10. Now we will go to the interface range fast Ethernet 0/10 till 14. Switch port access VLAN 20. Now we will go to interface range fast Ethernet 0/15 till 19. Switch port access VLAN 30, and finally we have interface range fast Ethernet 0/20 till 24. Switch port access VLAN 40. Now we are going to verify the VLANs created and assigned. We have show VLAN brief, and here we can see the details. Here is a VLAN 10 and we can see the ports, VLAN 20 and its ports. Here we can see VLAN 30 and VLAN 40. Coming to the next requirements, configure S2 ports for trunking. Well, coming to our topology, here we can see our device S2, and here we can see the ports which are connecting to other switches S1 and S3. So these ports should be trunking. Here we can see those ports: fast Ethernet 0/1, 0/2, 0/3 and 0/4. Coming to the configuration part. Configure terminal, we have to go to those interfaces using range fast Ethernet 0/1 till 4, and here we are going to give a switch port mode as a trunk. We can verify this trunking now. Show interface trunk, and here we can see the details. Here we can see ports, and those ports are chunking native VLAN 1. Coming to the next requirement, configure all non-trunk ports on S2 as access ports. Here we have seen the ports, that is fast Ethernet 0/1, 0/2, 0/3 and 0/4 we made as a trunking. So all other ports we must make as access ports. Coming to the configuration, configure terminal, we have to go to all those interfaces, range fast Ethernet 0/5 till 24, and here we are going to give a switch port mode as access. Now we will go to the next requirements. Configure R1 to route between VLANs. Subinterface names should match the VLAN number. Here we can see our router R1. Also here we can see the interfaces, subinterfaces, gigabit Ethernet 0/0.10, 0.20, 0.30, also 0.40. We can see those interfaces IP address and subnet to mask. We are going to configure these details into our device R1. Coming to the router R1, CLI, enable, configure terminal. We have to go to the interface, gigabit Ethernet 0/0.10 and encapsulation.1q VLAN ID 10. Also we have to set the IP address. Here is the address, and the subnet to mask. Here we can see the subnet to mask. It's 255.255.255.224, 255.255.255.224. Shut command. Oh, this is a sub interface, so no need to give this no shutdown command. Even we can give for the physical interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0 finally. All right, so now we will go to the next sub interface, that is interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0.20 encapsulation.1q20, and we have to set the IP address. So here it is. Also we have to give the subnet to mask. Here we can see it's 240, 255.255.255.240. Now we will go to the next subinterface, interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0.30 encapsulation.1q VLAN ID 30. Also we have to set the IP address. Here we can change the address, 31.30.1. Also the subnet to mask. Here we can see it's 128, 255.255.255.128. Coming to the last subinterface, interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0.40 encapsulation.1q40. Also we have to set the IP address. It's 40.1, and the subnet to mask. Here we can see it's 192, 255.255.255.192. Now we will go to that interface, that is gigabit Ethernet 0/0, and we will give a no shut command so that all the sub interface also will be activated. Here we can see that. Yes. Now we will verify this sub interface configuration. Show running config, and here we can see the details. Well, Now we will come to the next requirement. Configure R1 to act as a DHCP server for the VLANs attached to ES2. Alright, create a DHCP pool for each VLAN and names are case sensitive. Here we can see those DHCP pool names. Well, assign the appropriate addresses to each pool. Configure DHCP to provide the default gateway address. Configure the DNS server, that is 209.165.201.14 for each pool. Prevent the first 10 addresses from each pool from being distributed to end devices. Coming to the configuration on the router R1. Configure terminal. First of all, we will exclude the address, the first 10 IP address. We have IP DHCP excluded address from the first network, that is a 10.1 till 10.10. Yes, where is that? Also, we have to exclude from the network 20.1 till 20.10. Also, we have to exclude from 30.1 30 network 30.10, and finally 40 networks till 40.10. Now we are going to create pools for each VLANs with its needed requirements. So here IP DHCP pool. So here we are going to give a VLAN underscore 10, and here we can see the network 10.0/27 172.31.10.0. Also, we have to give network mask, that is 255.255.255.224. Also, the default router, that is 172.31.10.1. Also, we have to set the DNS server. Here is the address. Now we will create the next DHCP pool. IP DHCP pool VLAN underscore 20. Here we are going to give the network, that is 172.31.20.0. Also, we have network mask 255.255.255.240. We have to give the default router, that is 172.31.20.1, and we have our DNS server address. Here is that. Coming to the next DHCP pool, IP DHCP pool, we have VLAN underscore 30, network 172.31.30.0, and we have a subnet mask 255.255.255.128. Also, the default router 172.31.30.1. also, we have to set the DNS server. Coming to the last DHCP pool, IP DHCP pool VLAN underscore 40, network 172.31.40.0, and the network mask 255.255.255.192. Then the default router 172.31.40.1, and DNS server. Here is the address. Coming to the next requirement, verify that each PC has an address assigned from the correct DHCP pool. Coming to PC 1, desktop command prompt. Here we are going to check the IP address. Here we can see it's not assigned, so here we are going to give IP config renew. Yes, here we got the IP address. Here we can see that 10.11 subnet to mask, default gateway, also DNS server. Yes, so now we will go to PC2. IP address is not assigned, so here we will give IP config renew. Yes, we got the address at 20.11. Here we can see the other details: subnet to mask, default gateway, and DNS server. Coming to PC3, command prompt, IP config. IP address is not assigned, so here we have to give a renew. Here we can see IP address 30.11, subnet to mask, default gateway, DNS server. And finally, coming to PC4, no IP address assigned from the DHCP, so here we are going to give a IP config renew, and here we can see the details: IP address 40.11, subnet to mask, default gateway, also the DNS server. Coming to the next requirement, here they given a note: DHCP address assignments may take some time. Click fast forward time to speed up the process. Here we given a renew option, and we got the address for each PCs. Coming to the next requirement, configure R1 as a DHCP client so that it receives an IP address from the ISP network. Coming to a topology, here we can see the router R1, also here we can see the ISP. Here we are going to configure this R1 as a DHCP client so that this interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1 is going to get the address from this ISP. Coming to the configuration on R1, enable configure terminal, we have to go to that interface, so that is interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1, and here we have to give IP address DHCP, so that here we can see IP address negotiated via DHCP server. Also we are going to give a noshit command here. After a while, here we can see we are getting a message: interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1 assigned DHCP address. Here we can see that address, also the mask, here we can see that host name R1. Coming to final requirements, so verify all devices can now ping each other and www.cisco.pka. Right, so coming to PC1, command prompt, we will ping to other PCs, PC2, PC3, and PC4. Ping 172.31.20.11. Yes, we are getting the replay. Now we will try to 30.11. We are getting the replay. 40.11. We are getting the replay. Now we will try to ping from these PCs to this server www.cisco.pka. Command prompt, and we will give a ping and the server address. We are getting the replay. Now we will try from a PC2. We are getting the replay. Coming to PC3. We are getting the replay. And finally PC4. we are getting the reply. Well, that's all in this packet tracer activity, that is a skills integration challenge. Here we can see completion status is 100 out of 100. Friends, if you have any doubt in this activity, you can comment below. Also, if you like my video, give a thumb and don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you will get latest uploading video info into your mail. Thank you.